Last time on Cyberphile, we trudged through the ominous Castle of Storms, towing with some strange and deadly enemies, before finding a safe haven mere footsteps away from our next boss fight. Hello Saltborn, welcome back to Cyberphile. So up here is the next boss, and he's another scrub stomper. He can definitely give you a hard time your first couple times playing. So, let's see how I do. It's been a little while. The Kraekan Wyrm, whose name might be Impin. So, he's clearly a Kraken. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, that was bad. So, the Kraekan Wyrm is a Kraken, but he's also a dragon. Well, a worm, so to speak. And, in fact, if you remember, way back, I said that mercenaries from Dor Isle used to take down dragons from the mountains of Markdor. Ooh, we're getting fucked up. And, oh, it's so hard to concentrate on this very difficult fight and talk at the same time, but I like to think that this is one of the older Kraken on the island, and the reason being is that the whole Dor Isle dragons were once ancient Kraken. See, when the mercenaries of Dor Isle came to take out the dragons of Markdor, and not just Dor Isle mercenaries. In fact, anybody who was looking for fame or fortune would go and try to take down a dragon in the mountains of Markdor. Reason being is that their horns, eggs, and even vomit would fetch a very high price in the markets. Ooh, I'm dead. That's it. Oh, maybe not. We'll be dead if we get hit by another freaking fire breath. Oh, there we go. Alright. So what ended up happening is the Krakens were forced to either go extinct from being poached or head into the sea. And head into the sea is what they did, where they evolved to what we know them as today. At least, that's my theory. And Impin was an ancient Kraken Wyrm of legend, known in fairy tales for its affinity with fire. And obviously you can see that the Kraken Wyrm has no problem dealing with fire type moves. So this battle is honestly not too terribly difficult if you play it safe, are careful, and you get the patterns down. You want to try and head to the side that the Kraken Dragon flies to, that way you don't get hit by the flames. Or if you're already all the way on the left side, you want to run as far away as possible so that it starts the fire early. So it kind of depends on what side you're on and what side the worm is on prior to the fire breathing. Like here we were about middle, so I'm going to go head to the side that he's going to come from, which you can kind of tell from the movement of the screen. Try to get a couple pot shots in with the crossbow. Once he's down on the ground, you just want to delay your rolls until the last possible moment so that you don't get hit by the tail whip, the bite, or the flames. The flames are definitely the hardest part about this boss. I'm going to go ahead and argue that the only reason I died is because I was trying to concentrate on the lore and tell you the story behind this boss. But you're welcome to believe what you want. I mean, this boss is not an easy boss, especially your first couple times through. Ooh, the jump. But we're in pretty good shape right now. What are you breathing fire at, buddy? There's nothing over there. He just jumped off the edge. He just killed himself. Holy shit, I've never seen that happen before. For whatever reason, he thought that we were on the other side of him. And he did a jump attack. That little jump. And he just killed himself. Wow. I've never seen that before. That's awesome. I mean, we were going to kill him anyway. He was almost dead, but that's great. Oh. Hello. Why am I just sitting here? I'm the best thief in the 8 kingdoms. But what can a thief do against a dragon? A dagger against worm scale? No. So I just sit here. You've slain the dragon? Well, if you've done that, maybe someone like me can slay mighty monsters as well. Here, take this brand. It'll hurt, but it's a tool crucial to a thief. And here we're given the Shadow Flip brand, which will give us the ability to perform wall jumps. And, of course, access new areas. There's treasure in the heart of this island, and it'll be mine. Just you wait. So, now that we have the Shadow Flip brand, we can grab this little item that's up here. Impin's Charm, yet another Impin. We also picked up Impin's Ring a little earlier. So you can tell that Impin, but both the charm and the ring are associated with fire. So, there you have it. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kraken dragon that we just fought, the Kraekan Wyrm, was Impin. There we go, another split swordsman to deal with. And we've got the split mask as well that we can wear. And there's a weird little glitch sort of thing. We don't have class 3 heavy armor, but its weight is like weirdly distributed, probably because of the, you know, the fact that they don't even exist in their own. Ow. Whew, that was scary. I got cocky there, and I mean it worked out for us, but yikes. Okay, so with the Shadow Flip brand, we can now access the other side of the castle. It's just over here. And up here, we can meet with our good buddy, the boss armor salesman again. Well, hello, friend. I found a nice safe spot up here, I did. Might not see a lot of customers, but I could use the break. Have to sort my trinkets. Sorting all the trinkets, color and the shape. So now he's got a couple more items for us. Ooh, flame bolts too. Let's take those. Always take extra damage with our crossbow. And now he's got no new armor on him yet, but let's go ahead and equip those flame bolts. Those are much better. Do extra damage. Now we can open up this, but we'll have to fight through another armor guardian to actually get there, so. Ooh. Ouch. You gotta be careful. When he does the shield slam, he often follows it up pretty quick with that Warhammer strike, so you gotta be kinda careful. Once he strikes with the Warhammer, though, that's your chance to attack. It takes him a little bit to recover from the Warhammer strike. So see the shield, then the Warhammer. Shield, then the Warhammer. Oh, rolled too soon. Perfect. Cut right through him. And we'll still get regular bolts back. Not our flame bolts, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So down here we can meet with the Scarecrow. It persists. Does it wish to know me? Sure. While they scurry to and fro, I am. While they cherish their petty deities, idols, and false lords, I am. when they fight their trivial wars, live and die for mortal kings and scoundrels, I am. All priests of false gods kneel to me. All kings of empires great and small kneel to me. Life kneels to me. Death kneels to me. So yeah, whoever's speaking through that scarecrow sure is full of himself. But we'll learn all about him soon. But for now, we've made it into the Red Hall of Cages. Now, I don't have my notes prepared for the Red Hall of Cages. Didn't expect to make this much progress this episode. However, what you do need to know, and there's a lot of Red Hall of Cages. It's actually a pretty big area and a pretty tough area. So don't worry, we'll be spending a lot of time in here with my notes at hand. But what you need to know is that the Red Hall of Cages is a famous torture chamber in Ascaria. So Ascaria, with the most powerful military, also has the most terrifying prison system, huh? Interesting. So many of the enemies that we're fighting are jailers and torturers and the tortured, so just keep that in mind. Like right in here is a bunch of caged men who are suffering, being tortured. Get rid of those guys. And here we can meet with the fool once again, Jester. Look at us, we walk the ceiling, steady on, our heads are reeling, roof, wall, floor, and an upside down door. Dragons high and dungeons low, find the voice that scares the crows, deep black hell, and the darkness that there dwells. Island full of wicked things, shattered lands and broken kings, ruled, ruler, rule, heed the wisdom of the fool. That's our next dialogue. He sort of hints us on that we need to find the scarecrow, the voice that scares the crows, literally. So, that's where we're heading. We've been meeting with the scarecrow a number of times along our journey, so only makes sense that that would be our destination. Right over here is our next sanctuary. This episode might run a little longer than usual. I was in a kind of weird spot where it was like, either do I record another episode or do I split it into two? I'm not even sure how I'm going to do this one. At any rate, don't miss the next episode. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Cyberphile content. And if you like this video, show me with that little thumbs up button. If you liked this video, you might like one of my other videos. You can click right on the boxes to jump to them. Cyberphile, offline.